all dead people. Lots and lots and lots of them. It's just filled with obituaries. Holy sh! There is power here. The clock is still ticking.
Today we're stepping into 3 abandoned grandma houses. 3 different lives, 3 different stories, but the same harsh truth. When someone passes away, their entire world can be left to crumble. Rooms frozen in time, photos gathering dust, the little things that once meant everything slowly slipping into obscurity. This is what gets left behind when life moves on without you.
Guys, we are back with another video here inside this old abandoned house built during the Great Depression. A lot to unpack here and a lot to unravel. You know, very old basement, nothing special, nothing really left down here. It's the upstairs. Everything is so preserved. One of the most preserved houses I have ever been in. Oh my God, wait a minute. I didn't even see this part. It was dark, I just went upstairs. Wait a minute, we have to check this out really quick. Oh, whoa, whoa. So much cobwebs. Hang on. Dude, that's an old Pocahontas. I haven't seen one of those in forever. I am covered in cobwebs. This is just like a little chill pad. Yeah, all the old furniture. They're old family photos down there. But dude, watch when we get upstairs, explorers. It's pretty mind-blowing. Here we go. All right. But first off, the family loved cats. Well, the owner. The wife loved cats. I mean, literally, this is the grandma's house. We've been to a few grandma's houses where the owners passed away and they left everything still here. Literally, this is all presented as done. This is not like urban explorers have came here and they pinned stuff to make it look better. No, this is very well all preserved as is. The last calendar date is May 2011 and this is legit. This is pretty much literally as is. I mean, that's their walker. This freaks me out. Everyone around here always would talk to them and hang out. It was incredible. You got Grandpa's cup. Grandma's cup is actually somewhere else. But dude, look at that cup. The Hershey's Milk Chocolate Kisses cup. That's original. Vintage cup. Wow, all the old spices. And look at, we're walking inside their little living room. It's a very small house, don't get me wrong. But you know, you find these just driving around, you just wouldn't have even have expected this. I never would have known. It's perfect. Obviously, Grandma set this place up to be mint. A lot of knickknacks. Back in the day, like the 1950s, this is like 1960s and 70s. Such a hot thing, you know? Everyone wanted knickknacks and all these little things in their houses. I just love how everything is still like this, you know what I mean? I mean, we're taking it back old school. We have the cord phones. What do you TikTokers know about those phones, all right? Let me really explain it to you. And obviously what's interesting is like, they even had this to go up and down the stairs, which is pretty much how they're allowed to still be in this house, or else they would have been an old folks home. If you couldn't go in your old bed, that would have been it. The clock's here, time has now stopped. But this was the room that was like, oh my God, right here. Also super preserved. The old fat TV that kept in their family forever. You know, you got their family portraits. And what's cool is like a lot of their family portraits, everything is just kept up too. Like they took a lot of photos. It's a very like strong family they had, a good bond. And this is the grandma's cup. Right there. List of books, who knows? I'm not really a book guy, but some first edition books could be worth some crazy money. All preserved time capsule. That's the houses that I like to film and do. You can kind of just see just from natural damage and like animals getting inside and the weather, not from people or vandalism. Their family stuff is just right on the fridge. They're magnets. So there's a few houses in like the area that I've been to that has like a special feeling, because it's like, we call these like grandma houses, at least a lot of us in the urban explorer community. We like to call them grandma houses, houses that are kept and designed Like a house that you would visit your grandma, they look like this. So we call them abandoned grandma houses because it's typically the same story. The family died. You would visit them, as a kid, but they end up dying. But all their stuff is still left inside, and like no one knows what to do with it. So it just sits here. Like houses, they tell crazy stories, but it involves a lot of work. It's like you can't go on Google and type in this house name and it's going to give you the history. You have to make it yourself as you go. So we're going to go upstairs and she's going to tell us the story again. And we're also going to go upstairs and look at their bedrooms. I did want to show you was actually the front door of this place. Watch this. Her walker is right outside with a flower. And that's because the owners in the neighborhoods all knew her. They all loved her. And when she died, everyone was super sad and upset around here. So they took her walker and put it right outside the front door with a flower. I mean, you can't even make it up. Like it just gives you the chills when you think of that stuff. Knowing we're in this person's house, knowing the history, knowing this is it now. It's like us. When we're dead, all of our belongings, it just goes to the next person or something. I just think really deep on it, but it is really like creepy to me. Oh, you scared me. I was gonna go up and talk to you.
Oh, I found out a lot of information.
All right, good. All right, well, let's go figure this out. I'm coming. And over here is obviously all their family portraits still on the wall. The cat gets the biggest photo. Not even her family. The cat gets the Holy Grail. And again, shout out to the pink bathroom. Gotta love the pink stuff. This is fresh. The tiles. God. I didn't even go in here. That's why I was freaking out. Like, what's in there, Dad? Yeah, check out their yard here. Look at this. And right back here is a whole lake.
I've been spending a lot of time in here because I was just trying to figure out who they were. I found this letter, someone apologizing, I think, about her cats passing away, and then I found this picture of her cats all in their Santa outfits.
That's so cool. That's what I mean. Grandma went hard with the cats. I love it.
She got a lot of letters and pictures, like, from her grandchildren that says, like, I love you, Grandma.
From what we can piece together, the entire story of this family was hidden in one desk. Letters, photos, names, everything they left behind. It looks like the woman who lived here had 2 husbands. This house belonged to her second one. He had a son, she had a daughter. And together, during the Great Depression, they built this place and stayed here for the rest of their lives. She passed away in 2014 at 100 years old. Her daughter, already in her 90s, died just last year. Too old to take on a house like this. The stepson is nearly 70 and lives on the West Coast. That's why nothing here was ever touched. No one was left who could come back. No one strong enough, young enough, or close enough to clear it out. So this home became a time capsule. 10 years of silence. 10 years of family memories sitting right where they were left. And judging by all the letters scattered from grandkids across the country, not a single person has come back to reclaim any of it. And the crazy part? This is only what we've uncovered from one room. There's still more waiting in the dark.
You heard the story. We were just, looking through here. I still couldn't tell whose room this actually was. Was this the actual wife's, the owner's, or just like their daughter's room? But it is perfectly preserved, which is awesome. But in here, this was like, I don't know. What?
I think this room...
This must have been it's a little bedroom.
Yeah, but it could have just been an extra, like, closet space. We got the vanity here. Her clothes are still in there.
Like a storage then?
Yeah, it also looks like these drawers were mostly filled with, like, Christmas cards, Christmas decorations. I found more stuff from her grandkids.
Yeah, it's made special for you.
From 2005.
And look at this, again, more cats. So we know this is all directly towards, the wife.
We have like bedding right here. So I think this room she just used to kind of keep her random.
I think this was her as a kid. Look how old this photo is. Actually, maybe not, but I think so.
Well, remember, her daughter was born when she was 19. That could be the daughter.
Yeah, that's probably the daughter. But yeah, that's the stuff I want to learn and figure out. So I can like, you know what I mean? When you're a historian, you can like look at a photo and almost tell when the age is from just the material of the photo itself too. I wish I can get into that.
Before we get right back in today's video, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, you guys. First off, thank you guys so much who's been donating to Patreon every single month, and thank you for everyone who's been also buying the Exploring Crew merch. This goes a very long way. Explorers, we just dropped a brand new merch right now on exploringcrew.com. That my store, by the way. We have the Chernobyl hoodies. Guys, every time it gets cold around, you know, December, January, February, I always have these like memories of being in Chernobyl, going back there when I explore places like this. And Chernobyl has always been a memorable experience, which is why we dedicated a hoodie for it. We have the hazard symbols, you know, for the radiation on each elbow, on the sleeves. This is an actual photo I took in Chernobyl. My most memorable photo and experience when I was there is from this photo when I seen the Ferris wheel there. That's abandoned, obviously. And right on the bottom, we have Exploring Crew in words right on it. So this is the Exploring Crew Chernobyl hoodie, guys. Please, if you support the channel, support my art and everything, check this out, buy them. They feel so comfortable. They're cool. They're great. Also, guys, please check out this shirt. Sorry, we're exploring. It's on brand, it's cool, come on. So unlike other channels, I do not receive a lot of brand deals. So it costs a lot of money to fund these videos, and I have team costs and production costs that are pretty high. So all the money you give me covers all of this. So team costs, like my mom who runs my Exploring Crew store, or like my editor who edits all these videos, or my graphic designer who makes all the thumbnails, or even my brand manager who does all the behind the scenes business stuff. Or like production costs are things like my flights, my foods, my hotels. I don't stay in 5-star fancies hotels either. Or more production costs are like my cameras, my drones, my film permits. It all adds up. So whether you support my Patreon or my Exploring Crew store, check both out, please. So for example, my Exploring Crew store, we have tons of merch. We don't just sell hoodies, we sell stickers, t-shirts, shorts. And if you just don't want any of that, but maybe you want to be a Patreon supporter in general, we have reward tier lists. We have a private Discord where I chat to all you guys personally on there, like our own club. It's all there, guys. All this goes a long way. Check out both. It means a lot. Back into the video.
And here is the room I think the husband and the wife lived in, almost sure of it. But what's cool is, no, what's interesting is they had separate beds. But that coat back there, that's a fresh coat. Not only is it strange that they might be sharing a split bed, but my favorite part of this whole thing is not only just the fat TV, because I love it, but the VHS tapes, the whole VCR, Pretty Woman on VHS. I mean, dude, we are kicking it back old school, super preserved. I mean, even this phone, the phone is so cool. That's what I mean. That's why I am just like, oh my God, this is epic. Obviously, this side has a lot of the husband's clothes. An instructional video on what? Surfit recliner cover. No idea what that is. But again, nothing too crazy here on this side. Mostly it was just the TV I really liked. Cool. The Rose Red by Stephen King. Really good movie. A lot more films on VHS. So one thing I like about abandoned exploring is if I can find the right photos to match the house from before to now. I just found one. Here's her. It's probably recent, probably 2011, 12, I bet you. This is the family standing right here. I like to see it. It's like I discovered something. It's cool, it's history, but it's like, man, I don't even know how I feel about it. It's actually weird. It's all people's obituaries, but there's a lot of them. Like, so many dead people. So many. All different people's, like, dude, this is nuts. I've never been to a house, that's some of the weird, dude, all dead people. Lots and lots and lots of them. The whole thing is just filled with obituaries, different people. All these people, look at. Right? All dead people, 92, 73. It's not just guys, but it's girls too. It's both. Look at this, deaths right here. 1993. It's like, this is like when you go to a killer's house and you see their obituaries. Like, it's the craziest thing. Surely this person didn't know everybody. I just think that's crazy. But I guess if you live to 100, it's possible. Put it together. Deaths.
Pair injured in AM collision. Heavy fog hinders med flights rescue. But all these things are from this area.
Yeah, but not...
These are all people that have passed away.
Not from this just town, but all around.
Well, so far, it's like this town and the town next door. These are all deaths.
But there's so many. I think this person was just like collecting them.
Yeah, but I don't know, because these are kind of, they were all older people. Like, most of these people died when they were older in this town.
It's like 100 people here. But as you can see, this house has been here since the Great Depression. There's like a whole board over it. And what's eerie is that was the grandpa's cane, or that walking thing. And the grandma's is still inside by the kitchen. And back here, I'm gonna take you guys to the lake, because they always dreamed about having like a nice lake house. So, I mean, this is one of the coolest houses ever, and it's kept a secret. It's nice. So as you can see, backyard's fresh, roof's all damaged, the inside's damaged. No one really takes care of this anymore. But check this out. Watch when we get to their backyard. But we're on their path now, and she always wanted a lake house. If I had this as my backyard, I'd be dying in that house too, just like her. Because dude, you can relax here and it will never get old, especially during like fall when some of the leaves will change here. It's a vibe. So imagine you finally get your dream house, you spend your whole life with your husband, you had a great life, you died. Of course you're gonna wanna die there. That's why they even built that chair that moved up for them. You know, it's like they wanted to spend their last lives there. All right, this is like some sort of hoarder house, but we're gonna see what's going on inside. Everything's all over. Let's go see. Oh my God. No. There are clothes everywhere. Literally everywhere. Wow, look at this. To get the fire going. Well, let's hope this house, you know, still looks good in some way. But this was a big house, and it still is. Okay, look at here. It's so weird. It's like they destroyed it, but there's still some really cool parts. Yo. All right, here we go. Oh my God. What do you think of that? Wow. That's crazy, right? So in 48 hours, we got to Grandma's house, and now we got to this house. The thing about this house, explorers, is it's this simple. We don't have no history on it yet. Are we gonna find some? That's what we have to figure out, is like, we're gonna have to deep dive on this, learn up the street address, figure out what's going on. Why is this left like this and what happened? I can tell you it's been abandoned since at least 15 years. We have a VHS tape and a fat screen TV as like the main shebang here. No DVD players are here as far as I can see. Nothing, so that determines a little bit of the date, but holy crap. So already searching is found letters from, well, dates on something from 2001, which still makes sense. I mean, I had a fat screen TV for a while. how destroyed this side is. And then right over here, a completely different side.
Look at the stained glass windows.
Yeah.
And the detail here.
There's some greatness here. This is a very beautiful spot. I mean, even the dinner table, the statue. My God.
So what's really weird is that when you Google the address for this house, nothing comes up for it. Like every other address will come up, like the house is nearby, across the street, all the neighbors, everything comes up, but nothing for this specific address, which is really strange.
All right, guys, so this house is pretty hyped to me. All old artifacts, and we're in, actually, just to give some hints, we are in a different state from the first house, but this house is known, I mean, this state is known to have a lot of old vibes. Just saying, and obviously, it's kind of showing already with this house. Look at this, they obviously traveled a lot already. Happy greetings from Australia. I mean, maybe not, but it looks like it. I mean, maybe they owned a store. I'm not sure.
I did find her.
You found her?
Yeah.
So
She's 81 years old. She was born in July 1943. And I think she just retired to Florida.
Wait, it says Florida now?
Yeah, she's still alive. She lives in Florida.
So she just kind of ditched everything and went to Florida?
Yeah.
I wonder if she had kids or something and she just went with her kids now because she's alone here. That seems to happen a lot when we go to houses.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It does. She has a history of living in New Hampshire, and then she just randomly decided to go
To Florida?
Florida one year, so
Do you know what year? Doesn't say.
I'm still looking.
All right. Well, I mean, that explains a lot, but obviously a lot of people around here, they are antique collectors. And this girl clearly was an antique collector. I mean, look at her furniture. It is amazing. Dang, this is awesome. Okay, this is probably my favorite chair. It's a cool pink and gold trim with some luxury hint to it. Look at them. They're chilling. I'm loving that. I mean, their backyard, though, let me tell you, it's kind of like a hoarder backyard a little bit with a tent outside for some reason. That I don't know. I mean, we are in the woods, clearly. You know, and I don't know if that explains anything about being off record. Now, we'll go into the kitchen, we'll explore, and look at this. Now, this I don't understand. The whole upstairs is not even done in the house. So, guys, we found her actual, like, photo album, but what's weird is, like, I don't know, this is stuff
Look, Iris and Mom.
Yeah.
So, that's her, and that was her mom.
Holy crap, it really is her, yeah.
Oh, Iris as a little girl?
What's weird is, like, when she moved, I mean, she's obviously in her 80s, but she didn't take her stuff with her. I want to know what happened, but she was she was a full
Iris
traveler.
and her daughter.
Oh,
She has
that's
a daughter.
Yep.
So she was a dancer. She was like a performer because,
Yeah,
yeah. That's her daughter.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
So we know she's a traveler, just what we said, because it says her daughter, Lisa, is sleeping on a roof in Turkey. I mean, look at her. That's epic. That's so sick. And that's what I mean. This is why I love exploring houses, because I already knew by looking at her house that she loved to travel. And clearly, right before we knew that, we just seen a whole bunch of evidence that showed she traveled. So it's cool that in your house, you can kind of see and get a feel of how someone is and who they are by just exploring their house. Whether they were dead or alive or whatever, we like to like really investigate, like Nancy Drew shit, literally.
Right. I figured it out.
All right.
So she had a husband named George, and he passed away in 2006. And I guess for 25 years, they used to spend the winters in Florida. So probably at some point, she just decided to just
Full-time
retire
it?
there and just full-time there, yeah. Traveled extensively throughout the world, often sailing on yachts in Greece and Turkey.
Dang.
So they were married for 40 years, and they have one daughter.
Wow, it's super sad, but they lived, like, it sounds like they lived an amazing life, but it's sad, and that's the way things go. It's crazy because we explore so many houses, and things like that always happen, and it's gonna happen to everyone, but it's a shame, honestly. But let's keep looking else and see, you know, what else is over here. Dude, look at all their paintings over here as well. And
These are all probably
this is
home videos and stuff.
some of them is probably like their wedding.
Yep.
And what'd you say? You said anniversary?
Oh, their 25th anniversary like plate. They were married for 40 years, so.
Oh yeah, look at that. But their kitchen, it sucks that there's spray paint around these areas. I don't know why people would do that here. Oh, that was her, yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, she was amazing. She still is probably.
Yeah.
You know, in great shape. Bet you she's still dancing. Dang, her bathroom is epic. Can't show you too much left. But her bathroom's so cool with the mural in the back, all custom as well. That's custom put in. All right, I'm gonna see. This is what I meant. Look upstairs. See? So I'm not sure what they were doing here. If they were extending the house, making it bigger, customizing it. I have no idea what was going on. It's definitely.
This.
What? What the heck? What the heck? Whoa!
There's even more over there.
This house is crazy. Wonder what was going on. I wonder if they're just ripping it all to redo it. Has to be.
Clearly not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore, but that's definitely what they were trying to do. I wonder if they just wanted to rip everything out and just start straight over. It has to be. They weren't extending it. I mean, this is just how it was. They just wanted to make it better. Look at this brand new fireplace put in. Something happened and they just stopped everything. Whoa. Okay, now that is one of the coolest. That clock must cost a fortune. A grandfather clock like that? I've never even seen one like that. This whole setup's insane. Even this wall. Hand carved. Well, actually, maybe not, but maybe. I mean, this whole thing, obviously you can just clearly tell. I mean, that's her, pretty much. I mean, this was a complete artist house. It was more than that. I mean, this is this is a masterpiece. Dang, look at this, the banjo. Remember you said the husband played?
That's like a ukulele, but yeah.
Banjo. This is
Imagine this finish though. This would have been so many rooms.
It's massive, yeah. There's still a basement. Probably
art.
What is it?
It's art. They went thrifting and got some cool art.
I bet
Still got the tags on it.
Oh, yep. Auctions. No, this is auctions.
Oh.
So who knows what this is real? Could be, we don't know what this is. Got it at the auction. Antique auctions, art shows, anything.
There was a book downstairs. It was like antique as investments. So she definitely liked to collect.
Oh, dude, for sure. Clearly. I mean, look at this house. Let's go to the top. It looks stable enough to bring us up there. It's like heated up here. Guess because the sun's beaming on the roof. I like that. This is their workshop, though. They were nailing away. I mean, I wonder who was building. Uncles, maybe the homeowners. But this is a very magical kind of place. So my thing here, I wonder what they were going to try to do. Because it looks like they were building almost like a circle around the center. Maybe the way in would have been all the way around, like going like this to get around to the other side. And maybe you were able to look down into the center. Holy crap, I did not know how big this house was from the back. This is actually massive. Alright guys, we explored every floor except the basement, and there's gotta obviously be a garage. I'm assuming there's a car here at this point. He owned a lot of cars, the original owner. But I mean, this place is just like packed with things. It smells down here. Wow. Yeah, a bunch of different paintings. Look at this. Even chairs stacked on top and the frames for paintings. Oh shit. There is a car. It's the front end. Check it out. Let me change my lighting. Bring it up the warmth to light. Here we go. See if we can even get over there. I wonder who was the painter. I'm assuming the wife. A lot of paint all over, and that's awesome. Traveler painter and everything. Whoa. It's actually a really cool car. Holy shit. This is a sports car, but I don't even know. Guys, comment down below. What is the 442? I mean, this is beautiful. Seriously beautiful. I'll show you the inside when we get over there. I see one of them, 1971 Oldsmobile 442 W30 at $110,000. And there's another one at literally $244,000. This is the car that's right in front of us sitting here abandoned. Look at this one. That one's only $38,000. So I'm gonna need your help, guys. Comment down below. Is this the car? How much do you think this is worth? Let's go check it out. I mean, this is really cool. I didn't expect this, but he owned a lot of classic cars, I guess, or owned a lot of shops. Now, why is this on there? Just for their sake, I want this off. Look at this. Yep. Check out the inside. Mint. Look at the steering wheel. Oldsmobile. Yeah, so that was, I am right looking it up. This is so cool. Man, I own a GTR and they kept it like a really old style, but this is past what I'm even used to. Like, I grew up with my dad on a car kind of similar to this, driving, but seeing them now, it makes me want one again. That nostalgic. It's a beauty though. I mean, it's still mint though. You know, we're still talking like a beauty. You know, a good car wash is probably good to go. You know, 442 right on the sign. Hell yeah. All right, I think we covered everything. My bad for the shaky footage. That's a lot. Yeah, really cool spot today. Double house though. Explorers, 2 different houses, different stories, both discovered and found through, you know, learning about the history, just through like reading documents here. And I find it so fun. This house though, if I have to compare, actually comments down below. What house do you like better? This one or the last one? I want to know why and everything. Give me the whole details. What house did you think was better? I'm very curious.
All right, so in this photo, she was, you know, doing a show. She was a dancer and she wore a lot of extravagant costumes. If you see here, it's like silver and gold, a lot of beadwork. And then as we were looking through this pile, I'm pretty sure this is the exact skirt in the photo. Because if you look here, see the gold down the side? Mm-hmm. It's right here.
I think it is.
It's pretty cool.
That is a really crazy.
Very, very, very heavy skirt.
Also, guys, check out the merch, exploringwithjosh.com. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Dude, so check out the little backyard. Before we even get inside, they had a pet dog, but it was like protected in this like cool, they had like their own little gazebo, mainly for the dog, but I'm sure for themselves to hang out with the dog. Sadly, I don't think that dog is here anymore. And the guy who used to live here obviously was a craftsman, continuously building in the back here. I wouldn't say he's a hoarder at all though, at least I don't think so. But I mean, the whole backyard has been definitely worked on. I think like a lot of stuff has been thrown here, like junked here. Okay, yeah, there's a car seat here. No, a whole car chair.
You're the sunshine on my mind. You're the sunshine on my mind.
Alrighty right, explorers, now we are obviously kind of late to this house. This grandma's house is actually insane because the whole house is painted blue. We're pretty much in like farmlands. It's like a farm side house, but completely all blue. The inside stuff we're about to see is all original. There is some really cool old furniture, old vacuums, like retro vibes. That's why I like it. So we're gonna start right here, right now. It looks really cool. Boom. Now check it out, completely all blued out from head to toe. You would almost think this is some sort of art project, but no, this is how it always was. And the owners painted this a few times blue, not just once, twice, or 3 times. It's like multiple times. This was the original, and then they painted it blue again, then they painted blue again. It's really cool. The owners loved blue. I find that so cool that I had to kind of like add this in to a video and film it. Now, what's sad is this house has actually been sitting here abandoned for over 13 years. And just now, which is the whole reason why I came here, is there's an outside for sale sign that then I guess now says under new contract. So someone just bought this house or is getting ready to buy it, and most likely they're probably gonna bulldoze this and start over. Now, there's a lot of photos of this place online. If you're an urban explorer, you obviously, at least in the East Coast of the US, you know about this house because everyone's been here. So many people model here, the whole shebang. Talking about you guys, the Urbex community, but someone decides to come here and spray paint the entire house 2 months ago. There was power here, and a lot of people have pictures of the TV on when it used to work, but literally someone came and cut the power like off. So even if there is power here, which there might be, you can't even plug the TV in anymore. So yeah, and look at they spray painted like please sit. Someone named Oliver. This one says no sitting in bed bugs. That's what I mean, but the furniture is all original, the old school carpets. And I love the kitchen here. Like as we walk in here with the paint chipping everywhere, it definitely makes it special. Like this is old like 1970s paint. So there is most likely lead here, but all the windows are open. I don't plan on trying to get close to the paint and breathing anything in, but look how beautiful this is. That aesthetic, that art vibe. And that's why a lot of artists, including even non-explorers, came here and shot a lot of different videos. It is truly actually pretty special. And the way the kitchen is, you got the old black and white tiles for like the old diners vibe. It's a beautiful setup. And that's why I just kind of wanted to kind of add this in to our grandma extravaganza houses. 3 houses in one video. I've never done it, but look how the setup is. Super nice. It's a vibe here though. It's truly is a vibe. I mean, it's so preserved in some way. I've seen some videos where there's even like, I think it's in the back. We might have to check this out. I'm not sure, but like old retro game systems. But look at this. There is a hole going downstairs in the basement, but the basement is pretty cool. So we're trying to figure out the owner.
He was actually an analyst for the Department of Agriculture. And the last paperwork I found from here was like 1984, because I think they moved away in around 1987. He got married and he left this house and moved away.
What?
Yeah, and I think what I'm reading is like his nephew lived here on and off, like they kind of kept the house, but yeah.
This is what happened at the last 2 houses, and now this one. It's all the same. History just repeats, and it happens to everyone. That's why all these houses are the way they are. All right, we got some more information. What's going on?
So I do know that he passed away in 2008. He's actually buried about an hour or so from here. And at the time that this was published in 2008, his wife of 21 years was still alive, so we can assume that she might not be alive anymore. But it doesn't seem like he has any living relatives, and that's why this house is sitting here, and that's why it's put up for sale, because I think everyone in the family kind of just dispersed. Yeah.
Dang. It's sad, but it's like
all his bills, his paychecks. He has stuff upstairs of like all his college textbooks and notes and things that he went for school. He was employed by like 3 different companies before he decided to take a kind of like a public administration job as an analyst.
Well, he also was a farmer, apparently.
It's a really cool string.
No, that's what I know. All these knickknacks, all the old stuff is still here. It's so preserved. I love this house, actually. It's a great one. Even this, the old can openers. You just gotta admire the old retro vibe. The bathroom, to me, is one of the coolest. It's a green but yet pink wall. Tiles, looks like an old hospital, you know, like we've seen in the asylum. So once again, shout out to the pink walls. You already know. And this room was set up beautifully. Now, I don't think, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's very well done for like a backdrop for like models. Some explorers probably like, you know, this is all their real stuff. I just think the people came and kind of just reset it up, but it looks done so well. I do love this a lot. I mean, we are walking through a time capsule for sure. Look at this one. Dial-A-Matic. Dial-A-Matic. Has a really cool vacuum here. Explorers, that vacuum was not actually running, just the sound effect. Now, usually I like to start up from top to bottom, but we're gonna go straight to the basement. Guy had like a little gym down here. Clothes still on the rack. Nothing's here though in this closet. Oh, his graduation cap, that's really cool. I don't know why there's a whole fridge thrown in here, but wow. Look how preserved this is. The whole vibe is real. And again, this is like the reason why I was like, we have to film here. We have to just show it off for the viewers. They have to see this. Now this vacuum is super chill. That is a really cool one. That's really something I'd see in like the old movies. This is underground, like a little attic. I wonder if this was redone. And they did a very good job. The old wood insulation panels as well. Fat screen TVs. I mean, this is so preserved. Even, oh my God, the freaking clock works. There is power here. The clock is still ticking. I didn't even know that. There's still like peppers or something. Just been aging for quite some time. Now this room has some boxes, but anything valuable might obviously would be gone. Guys, comment down below. What is that? I mean, that's the basement. So we've also heard rumors, by the way, from another explorer who told me that the family was tied to a very successful electric company. If not, it's just what I've heard. But the story we told is the main story. Let's head upstairs, show you the final bit of this house. Again, it's an old farmhouse, not too much to expect. Nothing here, completely empty. Anything in here? Like gonna open it like something's gonna jump out at me. That would freak me out. But yeah, look at how it is over here. All just open land. And you don't know what you're gonna find. You're just in people's lives, walking through them, like I said. On video game, TAC 2. It's totally accurate controller. I've never actually seen something like that. I don't know what that goes to. I actually want to step out in there, figure out what's going on. That's our last thing. Maybe, we'll see. I feel like one of these days we're gonna go explore a house and then it's gonna jump into like a dead body on accident. It's gonna freak me out. Sometimes it happens though. There's stories online I read on the news. Look at this, everything was blue. Even the light fixture they painted on it, like over it blue. You're even wearing blue.
I know, I like matched the house.
Literally, what's going on?
Upstairs, like the armoire upstairs, it looks new. It's like so preserved, but this is crazy.
Yeah, this lamp.
Like if these got restored, they'd be worth money.
They're nice. Really? I think you guys know from this video that all across America, there are hundreds and hundreds, thousands of abandoned houses all across. There are YouTube channels and people that just specifically do abandoned houses. And every house has a different story. and we covered 3 of them in this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I could have very well had probably made a video at each house separate. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication to do this, and I thought it was really cool and to try different things. Now guys, I do have a Patreon if you made it this far and you want to donate for all the hard work that we do to make these videos. The Patreon link is in the description down below. It means a lot. I also have a Discord. When you're a Patreon member, I have a Discord channel that I'm on. It's connected to my phone. I talk to people on it. It's the least I can do. So that means a lot. I also have the merch. Check it out, exploringcrew.com. So this is where we pretty much end it. We're leaving the blue house now. We're gonna check out what the back looks like really quick. And you guys get to see the front for the first time. I mean, this is on a busy road, so I don't wanna like cause too much attention. You can tell no one's been here in ages. Has that spooky vibe to it. They used shingles or something for doors. And there's a lot of things here. Yeah, it goes all the way down. It's definitely kind of dark in here, but a lot of vacuums. Wow. Whoa, there's a freaking car back here.
No way.
Yeah, there's a freaking car back here. I did not know. Dude, we were about to leave and it's blue. It's a freaking blue car. I did not expect this. Dang, I can't believe it actually. I don't understand how everyone leaves their cars behind. This is beautiful Pontiac. It looks like other people had the idea because they have to go like jump around just to show it. This is so much work just to explore an old car. All the hay. And here we are, the final results of the Pontiac. Boom, baby. We did it.
Huge shout out to my Patreon tier supporters, especially to Urban Legends and Beyond. Christine Williams, CTBDKCC, Austin Bond, Bobby Olmstead, Melissa Valine, Haunted 1821, Jason, Voices from Beyond, Mr. Anderson, Molly and Emily, Tim F., aka Chef,